Hello, everyone. I'm Phoenix Tremaine, and we're about to talk about There's Someone Inside Your House. This is a new film on Netflix, which is currently number 7 in their rankings. This is for my 31 days of Halloween, and this is going to be for day 9. We're going to get. I'm going to try to avoid spoilers. I really liked the video I just did on this, but I realized that I gave too many clues to who the killer is, and I really want this to be spoiler free because you may say, "Screw you, Phoenix. I don't care what you say about this movie. I like the trailer. I'm gonna watch it anyway. I know you said it sucks. That it ain't good. Then don't waste my time. You recommend all these other movies in your Halloween, but you know what? I'm gonna see it anyway. You gonna do that. But what I'm gonna do is let you know that this movie wasted my time. If you watch this my 31 days of Halloween, and you know any of the slasher flicks, I let you know my favorite genre within the horror genres is slasher films, which is why I'm excited for Scream. I think it's part 5, which comes out January 14th, 2022. And I was excited. This is a really good trailer. I love the cinematography. It's well done. It's well directed. This killer has a mask that I haven't seen before that let me know that this might actually be a little different. This might give me a little something extra because the killer wears a mask that looks like the victim. And so when they are going after someone, then they're seeing someone wearing their face coming after them. And that's kind of how, like in one scene, they go, "Oh, the killer has such and such his face on," and they're all screaming and running around. So it was a good trick, but the pacing is horrible. The writing could have been way better. I know it's based on a book, and I didn't do I didn't give you that information yet. So let me go back. This is directed by. I told y'all like the first time I did it better. I had like really going, y'all. But like I said, I think I gave too many spoilers, so I'm not going to release that because I know some people gonna be mad. Like, why don't you just say the killer's name? As many clues as you gave. But it's directed by Patrick Bryce, the writer of the book is based on is Stephanie Perkins, and the screenplay was written by Henry Gayden, and it is starring Sydney Park, who I was like, this woman looks so familiar. Like, where have I seen her before? So I had to look her up, and I was like, oh, Instant Mom, which was on Nickelodeon for 2013 and 2015, which starred Tia Mowry and Shirley Ralph. She was the daughter on there. And then you've got Pretty Little Liars, the perfectionist. She was a main character on there as well, but it got canceled after one season. So, but now she's on this. Like I said, I recognized her. Now I know where I remember her from. She just needed a check. She just needed a check because this writing for this movie is not what was needed. So, basically, the movie, I'll give you the official synopsis. I know I'm all over the place, but the first video was so good, y'all. The graduating class of Osborne High is being targeted by a mass assailant intent on exposing the dark secrets of each victim, and only a group of misfits outsiders can stop the killings. That's kind of what happens. They have a lot of extra characters in this that aren't really necessary because the killer never goes after them. They're never in danger. They're just there for diversity purposes. So, yes, it's a group of misfits, but only 2 of them matter. They're the only ones that get the most lines and actually integral part of the storyline and even tracking down the killer. Um, when I say this had pacing issues, in the beginning of the movie, it was really fast. The first few people was boom, 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 boom. I didn't do that in the first video. But the movie does not waste time getting rid of the first person. As with all of these films, there's an opening kill. And so, you see that this person has done some hazing and someone got hurt really bad. So this is the punishment for hazing someone. And then the movie starts, and then before you know it, almost immediately, probably not 10 minutes later, we get the second one that happens, and that's when I noticed the pacing issues, because I realized they weren't letting us get to know the characters. We weren't really getting a chance to sort of like get a lay of the land with who's who, really any in-depth situation with the characters like we'll normally get in these kind of films. You get some sort of like rundown on who everybody is. You set up the relationships. You maybe have a couple of scenes of them interacting together, and then something else happens. For this one, the second victim has one scene, and then their second scene, boom, they're bumped off. And it's like, so that's what we're doing now. We're not giving any victims enough screen time to just like even really give you a reason to feel like the killer has a great motivation, because the killer doesn't have a great motivation. The third victim, what they did, all they needed was to give an apology to the actual person who they did something to and maybe get some help. It was not a, oh, you're next because you're horrible type situation, And even another person later on, when they finally reveal what happened to this person, you're like, you were a victim too. So, should you really be on the hit list? And it's things like that where they should have really focused on terrible secrets, things that would really hurt or affect people. This is kind of the same problem I'm having on with the Peacock show, One of Us is Lying, because some of the things that these characters are lying about is none of the person's business who's trying to out their secrets. It's like, they're not hurting anybody. This is them, their personal secrets, their issues. Like Pretty Little Liars, that was a whole nother situation going on. And you had somebody, trying to not just release their secrets like Gossip Girl. You had somebody trying to blow them up and stalking them and all this other kind of stuff. So, yeah, that's another video for me to do. I'm on 2 or 3 episodes of that. But, y'all, let me tell you, one of my favorite genre of horror is slasher, because my favorite movie is Scream. My favorite horror movie is Scream. So, whenever I see a good movie that may look like it may be in the vein of Scream or as good as Scream, or like I Know What You Did Last Summer or something like that, they're all on the same level, I'm excited. Recognizing the lead, even though I had to look her up to see what I recognized her from, was exciting. The movie itself, not exciting. The more it went along, the more I felt let down. The more I was ready for it to be over. And even the main character's love interest, it was not handled very well. It was not really explained very well. I didn't like it. So it's like the writing did not create a path for me to feel for these two characters like they were deeply in love, because the first half of the movie is them not. It looked like a stalking situation, and it wasn't. So, That's it. Let me know if you saw this movie, what you thought about it. Are you gonna see it? Because go back on my Halloween list. I got more to reveal, and there's movies on this list that I'm highly recommending, and there's some on this list I'm like, it's Halloween month. I reviewed a movie, never saw it before, but since it's out there, I'm gonna tell you the good, the bad, the ugly, and let you decide. Because at the end of the day, you may like this, you may love this. This might be your jam. You may be like, "Hey, we need a part two." We don't need a part two. But judge for yourself if you have Netflix, and let me know, Phoenix, you're crazy. That was good, or you were absolutely right. That was trash. So I will see you in the next video. I didn't spoil it this time, but the other video was much better than this one. But I'm trying to protect you from the spoilers, and I'll see you in the next one.
All right.